It's the Agents of Nightvault!
And we're back once more in the Mirrored City. Ooh. And tonight it's a total mix-up.
Yep.
I am bringing Spikeclaw Swarm to the table.
I've got Mollog.
And Pete's bringing Mollog. He's got his Mollogs out for everybody to see.
Yellow.
He's got a yellow Mollog. Thank you to Ed for painting up our Mollog mob.
Thank you, you're awesome.
And they look great on here.
They look superb. We haven't got any of the nameplates from yet, but Skritch has got his nameplates.
Skritch has got his nameplates,
which is good because Robin hasn't got a clue who's who. So
yeah,
there's Skritchy boy.
Now we picked 5 each warbands that we were going to have, which we voted for on Patreon. Which one was going to be which 10 we were going to play, and then we split them up between us. So I've had Skritch. I've barely played Skritch.
I think you played him once against me when I had Sepulchral Guard.
I might have played twice, but it's definitely no more than that. And I really struggled to build a deck and struggled to know what the hell I'm going to do. And I thought, well, it should be okay as long as I don't come against Mollog. So we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I mean, I've struggled with the deck I've picked as well, and I'm very aware that I've got one thing that I can do, and that's use Mollog.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the other guys, and against Skaven, maybe the Bat Squig isn't going to be, you know, maybe he's going to be a bit more useful in this situation. I don't know yet, so we shall see. We shall see. But anyway, so I picked Mollog, Robin's picked Skritch, and Robin, you had to get rid of some cards, didn't you?
I did get rid of some cards. Oh, and just for those of you who are wondering, I did lose the roll again. But actually, it matters less tonight because we're actually going to play 2 games back to back.
Yes.
You'll see them weeks apart, but we're going to play them. We're just going to switch them over, and then I will actually win a roll by virtue of not having to make one. We're going to play the reverse game.
I'm still going to make him roll it.
Winning.
Still going to make him roll it just to see if it actually, if he can for once or not. But then I guess, at the same vein, he could just ask if I'm going to win a game anytime soon and see if I can do that at all. So today you're going to see how to beat Mollog with Skritch.
So I am denied as to whether to get rid of these, and I wasn't quite sure. I have got 3 ploids. It's always painful to get rid of 3 ploids.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But I've got Encroaching Shadow, which is suffering one knows on edge hex. An egg hex. There isn't much chance of anybody useful being on an egg hex here.
No, there isn't. That's true.
I don't think so. That's why in the end got rid of that. I got rid of Musk of Fear, which is puts a friendly fighter on guard. That's quite good,
and it inspires them.
Yeah, and I got rid of Scratching in the Shadows, which is a distraction type card for you. Yeah, and then I got rid of Great Speed and Great Strength, which aren't the best. Yeah, upgrades. And I kind of undenied, but the final thing that got it is that there's only 1 card that can inspire a Skaven.
That is true,
and so that's why I beat
that. One card is one that will then put Skritch on guard. So that is
which obviously is good and very useful in this scenario. Yeah, but that may tell you what I don't have in my objectives.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. So, and because Robin lost the roll, obviously he picked that board and I placed them nice and square on. I wanted to try and maximise my field. I didn't want you to be able to run off all the way up the other end of the pitch on me, so placed it like that. And we've got the objectives 1, 2, 3, 5 and 4 over in the corner there. So I think that's about it. I think we now need to roll to see who starts to set up first. And it doesn't matter, because in a strange twist of fate for once, I will get the +1 crit.
Yeah.
But go on then, Rob. Have a roll.
Crit and a double.
Crit and a double. Now I get... Oh, crit single and a double. Well, I might as well make you set up first.
Okay.
And yes, I did roll 4 defense dice. I've pulled out some more dice. I'm hoping the other dice that hate me will leave me alone and I can use some other ones instead.
So I'm going to start with the Lurking Skaven, which is this one. I'm going to start with here.
Ooh, Mr. Luxon. I'm going to put Bat Squig there. Bat Squig!
Wanna Bat Squig. I think I'm going to put the Lurking Skaven over here. No, I've already put the Lurking Skaven down. I'm going to put the Hungry Skaven over here.
Typical Skaven tactics, cheating already. I'm going to put Spike Shroom there.
I'm going to put... What's this one? Festering Skaven.
You've written on the front.
He's going to have to go here.
Oh dear, Festery.
Sorry, Festery.
You're not long for this world because Dum 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 is your Mollog.
Front and centre.
Front and centre.
And I'm going to put Kirk here. And the man's Skritch there.
Okay. So I've got to place Stalag Squig
here. Good option.
Well, I thought that, and I think putting Stalag Squig on an objective is usually quite a good thing to do. I'm wondering whether to put him there though, because then that whole bit's blocked off, and you can't run round and round the mulberry bush. Yeah. So I'm trying to work out where I want to put him. Right, I'm going to put Squig here in an attempt to try and shut off your ability to run this way if Mollog goes that way. Probably a terrible idea, but who knows. So now we're going to roll to see who gets to pick the first player in the first round, and then we will show our cards off. So I get... Oh, crit and 2 doubles.
A crit, a double and a single, which isn't enough. Oh, it is.
It is, yeah, you beat me.
I think I'm going to go first.
Ooh. Okay, round 1. Activation 1. Skaven.
I'm going to start with a charge action. Be bold. Be bold or go home or something. Charge to there with old Festerson here, but he's actually got a face still. Spike Shrew to try and attack him. And he's 2 swords, so I'm not overly hopeful.
2 swords.
It's a sword and a crit!
Wow. So is that 1 damage?
That's 1 damage.
Spitey takes a wound.
It's early in the game.
It is.
I'm going to push him back. And I'm going to play trap.
Oh, oh wow, that's a bit unfair. Oh, you gitbag.
So I'm going to get a glory. Whee!
You gitbag.
In my power step, I'm going to put acrobatic on Skritch.
Anything else?
Nothing else for me, no.
Okay, so on to my first turn. And I'm just going to move Mollog 1, 2, 3 to there. And in my power step, I don't have very much to do.
I'm going to play Hidden Paths on Skritch, which choose a friendly fighter, so that inspires him.
It does.
This is a bit of a risk, but I'm going to put him here.
Ooh.
He gets a move token for that.
He doesn't count as having moved, but he does have a move token.
So I have made a risky business, a risky move, that is.
We shall find out if it pays off.
Yeah, probably not.
So okay. On to your second activation.
Second activation, I'm going to make an attack action with Skritch on the Bat Squig.
Bat Squig.
Hammer's required. Hammer and a sword, so you do need something. 2 dodges.
I have 2 dodges. So a dodge or a crit would be nice. Oh, so that's a dead Bat Squig.
3, and I score. Skritch is the greatest. Yes, yes.
Oh, what? Very nicely done.
Draw a new one. 2 glory as well.
You do, yeah. 1 for killing him and 1 for your Skritch is the greatest.
Yeah, so I'm going to put Great Fortitude on Skritch.
Nice done.
Taking him up to 4 wounds. 5 wounds, sorry.
I'm going to play Haymaker.
Oh dear.
Plus 2 dice for my first attack, but I don't get to roll any defense dice for the rest of this phase.
Not sure that's going to be an issue for you.
Well, possibly not. Possibly not, but I don't know. We'll find out. And so for my second activation, I'm just going to have a swing. So I've got 2 dice normally, and it's 2 more for Haymaker. And I'm going to go after... Now, Kirk rolls a shield, but Lurkerson rolls 2 dodges. So I think I'm going to go after Kirk. Because you can't res him.
I can't.
And 1 shield is probably worse than 2 dodges. Probably isn't, but that's what I'm telling myself. So here we go. I need hammers. 2 hammers.
So what do I need? Shield.
You need a
crit.
You need a crit.
Here it comes.
You. Right. It's going to be like that.
Sorry.
Fine.
Sorry.
Nothing of a power step.
That's just unfair.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, it is.
In your power step, I'm actually going to play a card, Pete.
Okay.
I'm going to play the SHADEGLASS sword on the festering. No, on the lurking Skaven.
Yep. So for your third activation?
So for my third activation, I'm going to make a charge action.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to charge the static screen.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hokey cokey. So using a SHADEGLASS sword.
Yep, so it's 3 hammers.
Yep, and if you get a crit, it's 4 damage.
Yep.
I suspect
3
it's
damage.
low,
It's 3 damage.
3 damage, sorry.
Yeah.
Those are 2 normally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just one hammer.
So I just need a shield or a crit. I've got like...
Yeah, but no chance.
Yeah,
You've got
none whatsoever. No.
Oh.
None at all. Dear dice, you.
Pete, I don't know what to say about your dice rolls. I think
They're
you should just stick to a different game. Oh, it's just...
It's appalling.
Yeah.
It's just appalling.
But I'm surprised you didn't just lean over and punch me at that point.
Takes everything in my being. Power step?
Power step, nothing. I've got no power cards left.
So on my third go, I'm going to move Mollog, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there.
Oh, clever.
And I immediately score Long Strider.
Ah, nicely played.
Hooray, I've got a glory, I've got
Nicely
a glory
played.
at last. I need to pick up another objective. And in my power step, I've got nothing to play at this time.
For my fourth and final activation, I'm going to move Kirk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
Okay. He gets movement token.
Yep.
Mollog's lost his movement token. And he's got a second
2
movement token as well. Yes. Okay, and anything in your power step?
I have nothing in my. I have nothing in my power step.
Okay, I'm going to play Tomb of Offerings.
Oh,
Mostly the reason why I didn't want to get rid of my opening cards.
oh dear. Now there's everything to play for. Keeping my Skaven alive.
I've still got to hit
Well,
something.
that's true. That's true.
Still got to hit. And right now, it doesn't seem to want to let me. But we shall see. So, on to my fourth go. So on my fourth and final go, Mollog is going to have a swing at the lurking Skaven. Hammers on 2 dice. There's 1 hammer. And the second... Oh, it's a crit!
So I do need...
You need a crit and a dodge.
If I get this, I think you're allowed to leave.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you want to push me back?
I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate it. I hate the dice. I hate the cards. I hate their stupid ratty faces. I'm not going to push you back. My power step, I have nothing to do. And I guess you don't have any cards?
I have got no cards. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. That's all I can say is that I'm really, really sorry.
I hate this game. It's not even... I just hate this game. I hate it. It's a stupid game. I'm going to play Monopoly instead.
End phase. If it's any consolation, now I think about what cards I've got in my deck, I may have actually, if you excuse the expression, gone off a bit early. Because I think I might struggle to score some now because they involve killing things and I've got nothing left to kill other than Mollog.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that's going to work out very well for me.
Well, I don't think you're going to struggle that much, but... End phase?
End phase. I went first, didn't I?
You did.
I've scored a shining example.
Nice.
Because Skritch is inspired, but that is actually all I've got.
Ooh.
I was, should I get rid of my cards or not? Well, I did score a 2, so
yep,
it sort of worked out.
And of your other 2 objectives?
The other 2, I'm going to bin. I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to bin Our Only Way Out. I just picked up. So that's 2 new cards, and I'm going to draw 5 new power cards.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so for me, I scored Master of War because I played a ploy, I played an upgrade, and I did get an objective. Of my remaining ones, I'm going to get rid of Massive Assault. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that now. And I'm going to keep my other one. I'm going to play on Mollog the FANEWAY Crystal, and then I'm going to get rid of the Horrifying Armour.
The FANEWAY Crystal.
And then I'm going to keep my last power card, so I'm going to draw up 2 objectives and 4 power cards. So let's roll for round 2 and see who gets to go first. So I'll roll for Mollog. Crit and a double. Crit 3 singles, so you get to choose.
Okay. Umming and ahhing over here. Lots of umming and ahhing going on in my head. This might be a mistake. For my first, I'm going to go first.
You're going to go first, okay.
And for my first activation, I'm going to put Festering Skaven over there on guard.
Ooh.
That may be a mistake.
He's now on guard. Interesting. Okay. Anything in your power step?
No.
Neither do I. So on to my first go. I am going to swing at the Lurkson again.
Okay.
So, 2 hammers. Can 2 hammers beat 2 dodges? No, they cannot. I have nothing in my power step.
In my second activation, I'm going to make a charge action. Make a charge action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
And you score.
Score change of tactics.
Change of tic-tacs. He gains a charge token.
Does indeed.
A new objective.
Oh, missed.
Oh, flip a neck.
Power step. I have nothing.
Okay, I'm going to play distraction.
Ooh.
I'm going to move Lurkson closer.
Oh, see what's coming.
2 misses. So onto my second go round. I'm going to attack again. I'm going to attack this time with this whirling club, and it's worse because it's only 2 swords, but it might give me more chance because I get 2 attacks off. And I'll first off go after... So I think I'm going to go after Festering because I feel like he's only rolling 1 dice, but he will get single assists. But I don't know, it doesn't really matter what I pick because I won't hit anything. So 2 swords. Nope, cool. And then I'll go on to Festerson and miss with him as well. Wow, a crit and a sword.
Ooh,
so that
you do need a crit.
You need another crit and a dodge.
Ready?
You do this.
No! 2 shields.
Dead. He's dead. Although brilliantly, I didn't score No Remorse because I used my hit everybody attack instead. I do get 2 glory though because I have my Tomb of Offerings. So in my power step, I'm going to play Helpful Whispers on him, and I'm also going to play Cursed Artifact on him.
So he's lost a wound.
He's lost a wound.
He's
down to 6, but he does roll 2 defense dice now. 2 shields. Sorry, I didn't give you a chance to play anything in my power step if you have anything.
No, I have nothing.
Okay, so on to your third go.
Oh, well, let's make this interesting. It's probably a terrible mistake. I'm going to make a charge action in my third activation with Skritch.
Okay.
So he's just going to go to there.
So let's go. And he had a move which he shouldn't have had, but now it's turned into a charge.
Oh, yep.
Okay. Now Skritch rolls 3 hammers.
2 hammers.
Just 2 hammers.
Just
he
2
does
hammers.
have cleave.
He doesn't need, oh, if I get a crit, yes, cleave.
Yes. Yeah.
2 hammers.
So a crit or 2 shields. Just 1 shield. So how much damage is that?
3 damage.
You know what you've done there then?
I've inspired him, yeah, that's why it could have been a
Mollog.
mistake.
Mollog is now inspired and he has 3 wounds left. Power step?
Power step, I'm going to play the FANEWAY Crystal
On
Skritch. I'm going to play Ready for Action! I don't know whether to go for the kill or whether to run away like a girl. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to attack. Because it's boring if I run away, so I'm going to attack.
It'll be very boring for the third round if I've got no models.
Well, there is that. Oh, it's a hammer and a support.
It is.
Which I do have.
So I need 2 shields or I need a crit again. Nope. Mollog's dead.
Oh, no way.
And there we go. At the end of the third round, the Skaven win the game. End of the second round, rather. Skaven win the game.
I do actually score at arm's length. You
Well done.
don't want to know about that.
I don't really care. There we go. Don't need to even play the third round because I haven't got any models alive to play with. Do you know what I had left in my hand? I had Soul Trap and I had Healing Potion. If you'd have not gone for him, I might have been around for another round. But it doesn't really matter. Oh well. I don't really know what to say there except the dice.
That
was painful.
Just, I suppose it shows where Mollog is fragile, that if you don't get your dice off.
If Pete plays him, he's that just shows you all you got to do is go hell for leather for Mollog, I reckon you'll probably be alright.
If you're playing Pete.
Yeah, if you're playing Pete. Have I mentioned that after this game I'm not playing anymore? I'm going to do a solo series about how defective 6-sided dice games are.
It's just Pete rolling dice after dice after dice.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. That's how you beat Mollog. I said at the start this is a game in how to beat Mollog, and there we go. So that's how you beat Mollog. You go after him with a souped up Skritch or a fuel or something, but ready for action is the card you need.
Yeah, that was unreal.
That was ridiculous. I mean, if I'd put Soul Trap on him instead, and I rolled my dice... Oh, I got a shield, so maybe he would have been around for another go.
Well, instead of...
being dead.
No. You said if I put Soul Trap on him instead.
Oh, I could have not put Horrifying Arm on him.
Okay.
No, I didn't put Horrifying Arm on
Artifact.
him. Cursed Artifact, possibly.
Yeah.
Or something else, I don't know. I can't remember now. Doesn't really matter. Couldn't hit the broadside of the barn with him. I'm not sure I could have done very much there. Because...
Oh, your dice rolls just were awful.
Yeah, just absolutely woeful. I don't think... When I got my opening hand, I had Tomb of Offerings. And whilst I had 2 more upgrades, and I had Healing Potion, and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to keep that hand or not. I've got so many other cards that could have been better had they come out. But I thought, well, I need Tomb of Offerings, really. And
it's a tough one.
But it didn't really matter because you couldn't hit anything, so it didn't really do me any good.
No, exactly. And that's why it's a tough one, because that card is brilliant if it's...
If you can get it out early. Working. Yeah, and especially with Skaven.
Yes.
Actually, it doesn't matter who you're really against, because if you can't hit them, you can't hit them, so you can't get the
It's not really a measure of either deck, really, because, I mean, my rolls were... Not only were your rolls atrocious, mine were ridiculous.
I don't think you were that... I don't think you
hit
were that
with
good.
Every single attack.
That is true.
Oh, no, I missed with one. Here.
Did you?
But apart from that, every single attack.
Did.
And the first 3 killed something.
Yep, you killed something on the first of every one. You killed the Stalag Squig. Well, I don't have to reel them off. We know. We watched it. You killed them all.
Yeah.
Everybody died. Yeah, don't know what to really say about that, other than I don't really like this game anymore. I've kind of gone off it. Oh dear. So we shall see you next week for the second game, and maybe in the meantime I'm going to smash a few dice and teach them a lesson, and maybe they'll start behaving themselves. We shall see you soon. Bye!